truly met with a terrible fate. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So, I just want to say that I might have looked up some tips and tricks ahead of time. Nothing like spoilery or anything. I just wanted to understand what I was doing better. And I might have done like a practice run as well, because I wanted to play more. So I found out what did I click on? Oh, okay. I don't know what I clicked. I don't know why that happened. Okay, sorry. So what I learned is that if you press the Z button, it shows you all the things that you can interact with on a scene. I found out that apparently this just doesn't have an item this time. You can go here. You can click on this robot and get a money. I thought I just clicked on extracurricular though. I also found out that if you just go in here at the start, you can just get 5 experience. And then well, I don't have enough experience with this yet, but one of the suggestions was to plan out which ones you were going to which mysteries you were going to do ahead of time, that you can have certain items for certain things. So I'm probably going to do this one last, the spine-chilling story of school scissors, because I know that there's that locker. Literally bathe often true. Well, anyway, so before I do this one, I kind of want to do, or hope that one of these other ones has a key so that I can open that one locker. Also doing certain mysteries like ahead of time before certain other ones. Well, at least let you level up and have like certain perks ready. But I haven't done 2 of these. I guess I will start with Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin. Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Wait, didn't I do this one already? This is about the bulletin board where people go on to get together and, yeah. Do some fun and games together. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there is no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Okay, so I can investigate the forest. So the other thing that was kind of recommended, but that I caught on to as well, prepare. What do you mean you can prepare? Does that say? You rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you finally pick up Aiko's plush toy. Hopefully it will be enough. +5 Doom. What does this do? -1 incoming combat damage, -2 perception, and -2 luck. Kinda terrible. The other thing was to go shopping. That's one of the first things that you should do is go shopping. So this is really good because you get to experience every time you basically do anything. And then this is really good as well. Flashlight is also excellent. Yeah, but then you get -2 to perception and -2 to luck. And there's a lot of events that will use these stats to determine whether or not you succeed. And a lot of times if you fail, you like take damage. So I don't know, maybe potentially it is good, but from the limited amount of time that I played, it seems like a bad trade-off to take 1 less damage in combat. You take that back. Luck is based. We build luck in this house. I also found out that you can potentially... Well, okay, so there's like that events for each area. So there wasn't like a list or anything, but like there's like a pattern of like things that can happen. Like if you go to the apartments and you investigate, you have a potential to get money more often. Dexterity success. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. +5 experience. Also, as you continue to explore, your doom goes up by like 1 at a time, more or less. So I think this number that you roll has to be lower than your stat. I think for you to succeed in an event. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. And some of these events have basically like a couple of set outcomes. Yeah, it's a D12. Yeah, so this is one of like the better events that you can get. You share your experience, you literally give him your experience points, and he gives you money. Incredible, he shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? Sensing the story will be a huge hit, he pays you a token of appreciation. -5 experience +2 funds. And I just wanted to get that done so that I could go... Where is it? The hardware store and get a shovel. Something evil stalking me, that's true. So now I'm gonna get started with the investigation. Don't want the doom to get too high. There's like ways to lower it, but it's pretty random. Like the map kind of works. I realized that the last time I played, I didn't have the map actually equipped. So like having the map in the inventory lets you interact with certain things in certain ways. But you don't get this doom lowering effect unless it's actually like equipped. And the compass just gives you 2 experience every time. So I think it's probably better to have the compass equipped. So let's go investigate the forest. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy, -2 reason. Nice. Just lose 2 health, just because. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. See, luck gets you a cute dog companion. So there. Good enough reason to raise luck. You free the injured dog. Thankful the animal follows you. Gain an ally. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Of course, no. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. I'm not sure what a tie does. Attack dog. I do +1 extra damage. Look at that face. Okay. Close that. Alright, I'm wondering if I should bother getting any spells. Yeah, he's an attack dog. Of course he's out for blood. I'm just gonna proceed, actually. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with my investigation. Look at it. Okay, a tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? If I remember correctly, the last time I tried to decline, she just pulled me in anyway. Luck Chads! The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. +5 EXP. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna sell this. Never mind, you can't. You can't sell it. Okay, never mind. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to have an encounter that makes me lose stats for not having money. Using the plushie. That takes up my compass slot. I can't. Need my compass or I'll get lost. My inventory. See, it's slot C. I can't. Game knows better. I don't know. I don't know. I lose all my sanity every run. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. While the school library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. Alright, we go downtown. Yeah, I was afraid of running into this guy. Because I have no money. I'll just pay some stamina and get some money. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside in your pocket. -3 stamina, +2 funds. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer is heavy. Investigate the apartment. I don't... I don't know what the right answer to this one is. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. I'm gonna say they're preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. -2 funds. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Investigate the apartment. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, he's gonna hit me once. That wasn't so bad. I think I only took 1 damage. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridor. Pharmacy? I have no money. Oh, that's cool. Extra damage against undead. Are there, other shops I didn't know about? Okay, I guess not. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. I'm gonna try sneaking past her. Dexterity check success. You've managed to sneak past her and rummage through the cabinet. Finally, you locate the information you were looking for, +10 experience. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Okay, a tie's a win. Help friend. Actually, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Strength check success. You find another letter behind a wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. +5 experience. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shokawa students left in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep, however, it could be an important place to investigate. I'm gonna take the quick route. Strength check failure. You hurt your knee badly when you step on a loose stone and fall down. You limp back to the village to get the injury checked. That's so bad. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Let's enter the portal. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Let's try and enter the destroyed temple. I feel like that's a knowledge check, though. Okay, temple. Let's go! Perception check success. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. Its weapon looks strangely familiar. Dude, I got a katana. That's awesome. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. You've stumbled... Nah, I have no money. You stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes. Animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asked the tiny man behind the counter. I have things that will surely help you in your quest. Yeah, but I'm broke. Take your time and see you again. Lame. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Investigate the computer. On screen. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? Yes or no? Yes. Glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. You recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. A paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all humanity together. Let's go with the based answer, that suffering is human. How can you believe that? Well, okay, if you want to suffer, go ahead. Your consciousness dips. By the time you snap out of it, you're strangling yourself with a phone cord. The entity assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out strength you didn't know you had. You refuse to die. -5 stamina plus 15% max stamina. You listen to the staticky signal on the other end. It's harsh to your ear, but then the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. What? I have to fight the modem? Okay, I wonder what kind of damage it does. Okay, I'm gonna try dodging, and then observing it, and then I'm going to swing at it. Nice, I dodged the attack. Just weak to fire, and that's it. Okay. I'm just gonna dodge and just prep an attack. Join the voices. So I think that means it's telegraphing an attack. So I can brace for impact. And then... we'll be all over soon. Okay, it just dies now. You wrenched the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yanked the computer's plug from the socket. Is that it? What? That was it? I fought the computer. Okay, I'm gonna take art knowledge and my basic knowledge as well. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? Freaky flood. Exploring the seaside location has a chance of inflicting drench status. Give me an item. Okay, I don't think I took... yeah, I didn't take too much reason damage, so I'm just gonna take a hot bath. Oh, I can watch a VHS type, that's right. Okay, I don't think there was anything else to look at. So... let's do Horrible History of a Household Hell. Horrible History of Household Hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Blank Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by a family of four who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Investigate. Okay. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Building history. Investigate the seaside location twice. Okay. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. +1 reason. Nice. Nothing like a relaxing stroll by the seaside with your dog. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? I wonder what happens if you click this option. I feel like you lose reason. Charisma check failure. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes as they jump off the cliff, -2 reason. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You've decided to rent some books that might help you. Let me see. Architect's journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. Is this from the last one? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna put that away. Let's go over to the school. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. I'm going to run. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here, -2 reason. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Investigate downtown. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. I'm gonna invite her for coffee. Embarrassed? No, I didn't think it would check my money. Embarrassed you discover you can't afford a coffee, -2 reason. Emotional damage. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You will need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Investigate the seaside. Takahashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head and see another one of your teammates in casual clothes smiling. Blissfully unaware of everything going on. What's up, Captain? Come jog with me. After a bit of playful coaxing, you convince her to join you for another lap or two. The extra competition motivates you to push yourself harder. You wrap up your workout tired but satisfied with yourself. You lose 1 stamina and gain 2 reason. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore. No. Okay, I'll trade reason for funds, I guess. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. I'm going to study the symbols. Knowledge check success. You recognize some of the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? +10 experience. I was hoping to get a spell from that. I don't know if you can, but usually when there's like symbols, you gain a spell. That pair has been following me since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but you can't shake the feeling that will only get worse. -2 stamina. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. I'm gonna burn it. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. -3 doom. You are startled when you discover the headless body. You are horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room laughing. Oh my god. Oh, it has like no health. Easy. It dropped something. Black hair. Combine it with the sewing kit. I it I would really like to have this, but I want more stats. I'm gonna pump knowledge, and that should bring it up to 8. I'm smart now. Okay, let's go over here. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. The head of the sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Prepare for combat. The headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, and it's reaching for your head. Is this the body of the head we found earlier? Luck is based, okay? How much does this take? 10, 70, what's it at? Headless mannequin stabs you. Their attacks may cause additional damage through neck grab. An animated statue longing for a human head of its own. Dude, why can't we just give it the head we saw in the other room? What's the chance to hit on this? 95%? Oh, it has like no power. Actually, I can probably just 70 speed to 140. How did I miss? What? That's so stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Okay, does it... I thought it increased my accuracy for the rest of the combat. Or not, for the rest of the round. That's frustrating. I lost 2 health for no reason. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Look, I don't think any of your stats play into actual combat, okay? Check the bookshelves. Perception check success. The books are covered with a thick layer of dust. However, you notice that one tome must have been placed here recently. From it, you learn about the distant worlds and bizarre rituals. Gain a spell and lose 2 reason. I am like a dying. Okay, that's pretty good. But I'm kind of scared to use it. I still had a 95% chance to hit. It's so frustrating. What are the odds that I die to losing all my reason? Yeah, I think the weapon is the primary thing that matters. Countless spoons fly out of the cupboard when a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of the room. Remove ghost. Do 14 per turn. Corpses are strung. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. -2 reason. I think this run's about to die. We weren't sure what to expect. Oh, does it? You weren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. I'm gonna explore some more. You follow a winding corridor until you stumble upon something really strange. Someone has set up a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to a single unit. The speakers must be the source of the sound. You see a knob allowing to change its frequency. I can just act. The dex weapon. Of course it's the dex weapon. Do you remember what the frequency was from the last time? I don't think it's necessarily going to be the same. Wonder if something happened. Get to the number. What if I cheat? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's different every time. I didn't. What? Well, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Look here. Look, listen. The last time I did this, I got a note that said the frequency, but I didn't get that this time. So I guess I just have to step closer to this. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and the wet tracks around the altar. Horrible history of household hell, ending C. Rewards for solving this mystery. 30 experience through knowledge is key, through investigation 15, -5 doom, +1 reason, +1 stamina, and a day passes. I'm like dying. The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting stronger each day. Heart of Darkness. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. That sounds awful. Ghost gray mist envelops the whole town. Bath time. Think I need more reason. This is so bad. Bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist. Bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he and why would he need so much fertilizer? Investigate this mystery. Dude, it sounds like he buried a body. You've got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. Investigate the school location twice to complete the Mycology Maniac quest. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door. You decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. I think there's like a Stephen King novel where this guy like murders his wife or something and then uses her body to grow like fruits and vegetables or something, and that's how he gets away with the murder, because he turns her into a garden. Let's study the writing on the board. No! You decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. -2 reason, -2 stamina, and gain a spell. Why? Why would I use this? Dying. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Oh, she is so dead. She dropped a broken box cutter. Just gonna throw this at someone. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Yeah, I wish I wasn't such a low amount. Feel like this probably just bumps it up by 1. It's The Last of Us. It's beginning. You've got the business card. Oh wait, I already read that. Okay. I'm gonna buy the sewing kit. How do I combine these two? Oh, okay, just use... Oh! Oh my god! That was amazing. Okay, I'm taking this. That was huge. That was a huge heal. But now I have no money. I swear to God, if I get that guy again, I'm just gonna spend Doom for him to give me money. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, it's the Bosch still running. I'm so late for a meeting. The Bosch is going to kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see there. Tapeworm Salaryman, my favorite. I think I can just do this. Oh, I'm not gonna chance it though. This is 70. I panicked for a second after I hit that because I thought I misread the health value. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of an experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Plus 10 experience, minus 2 stamina. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. I gained a curse. I lost a charisma. Because I have cannibalistic tendencies now. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. I have a compass. Flashlight. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. I'm gonna destroy that. Ooh, luck check success. You topple the evil-looking statue and discover a bundle of money beneath it. 3 funds. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. I'm gonna tap into it. Knowledge check success. Touching it with your hands, you feel a newfound knowledge forming in your mind. You gained a spell. Book of Gore. Support healing. +3 reason and stamina. Add 1 random injury. I'm do it. I got a concussion. -1 knowledge until the end of the current mystery. Kind of worth. What you thought was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Sport hat. Kinoko Gatherer. Okay, let's see. Not that strong. Nice, it takes bonus damage and I dodge the attack. Weak against sharp. Morbid fumes, a random chance of losing additional health. Infected with a rare mold, this man has turned into a fungal colony. Free. Free. The dirt road looks promising, but it branches in two different directions. Which one is the correct one? A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. I can't see it, she cries. It can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. -2 stamina. The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Attempt to climb. Critical failure. Strength check failure. You fall down and injure yourself. Luckily, you manage to limp away unnoticed. Mangled hand. Attacking in combat deals 1 stamina damage. I can't even go back to the hospital. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives away and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Guess I talk. Okay, I'm just, 'That's all I had. I'm just gonna try leading him out. 3 health. Put 3 again. I took 3. Everything. Oh my god. Plants continue to attack as you and the gardener flee from the forest, only to suddenly stop when you reach the city limits. You manage to call an ambulance from a phone booth but lose consciousness before it arrives. You wake up in the hospital, your wounds treated. Please tell me I get healed. I don't get healed. Okay. When asked about Shiro-san, the doctors are puzzled. You were the only person they found. The gardener is missing to this day. Okay, I got 45 experience, minus 5 doom, plus 1 reason and stamina, and a day passes. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mass failure. Okay, so the TV doesn't work anymore. Yeah, that fight is so fun. Gain stamina. Okay, spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study in a notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Am I just... Yeah, I'm ruined. It can take discipline now. Do I risk using this again? Okay, -1 damage to all combat damage. Great. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. The rumors are true. To stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. This has a bat. Tiny key. I think if I open this, I get hurt. I think I could put that away. You enter the school gym. You notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Ah, nice. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, happy corpse. -2 reason. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Koizo is getting closer. Gain a curse. Brain damage? Oh my page. Okay, you find an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? Enter the water. You enter the pool and start swimming toward the backpack. Suddenly the water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. Prepare for combat. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Bloated teacher. Tell me I deal like 10 damage. Okay, thank God he was weak. He was weak to the slashing damage. I lost 2 health from swinging my weapon. I'm suffering. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Do I... Okay. Triangle and swigglies. Upright triangle. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side, -1 reason. It's so over for me. Okay, I'm just going insane, I guess. A frostbite? Cool. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as you instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Hey, what's that? You take a step back as a writhing, amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is your only chance. No, where's the... 4 damage. One damage. Five damage. That's so annoying. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, ending A. Scissors woman is gone for good, or is she? You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. Rewards for solving the mystery. Knowledge is key, 30 experience. Through the investigation, I gain another 15, -5 doom, +1 reason and stamina, and another day passes. A weird epidemic keeps the staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Did I level up? Okay. Guess there's no way to go to the hospital now. Right? Okay, we pray. Dude, screw it. Okay, I have faith. All right, let's do this. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Boy, okay. Not enough knowledge? Of course, from the brain damage. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Continue climbing. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside. Light your way. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness, and you continue to climb the staircase safe. I think that was because I had the flashlight. Let's do quick thinking. And what are the odds that there's one more knowledge check? Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. What was the second enemy I fought? Was the Twisted Corpse the first one? Yeah, I think the Twisted Corpse was the first encounter, right? Let's go with together. Correct answer. You rip the photo. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Continue climbing. Following the winding staircase, you are... Stop. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. Select the title of the second mystery you investigated. Bloody Brief of Beckoning Bullet Pin. This is the last one. This is the second to last. I think the Horrible History of Household Hell was the first one, right? Wrong answer. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The newspaper clipping suddenly disappears, so does the door, allowing you to continue. +5 doom. That's not too bad. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personnel. He just does doom damage. What? Oh. Blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is a cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Strength check. Failure, not enough strength. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. -3 stamina. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Let's go! The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. In this run, I've managed to solve 4 mysteries, saw 8 new events, encountered 12 new enemies, and unlocked 2 new achievements. Nice. Do you unlock anything? Oh. E. Oh, there's a Halloween mode? Should've done that. I think I might call it there. Because I didn't really have anything planned. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I could do like a challenge run. I have no idea what any of this means. Select my challenge. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what this is. Okay, so these are all different characters I can pick. Okay, I'm just gonna pick the highest difficulty. Old God's Rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. Okay. Oh my god, she has no stats. Okay, Mimi's Obsession. -20% max reason. What? Oh, is this the thing that activates after every investigation? She comes with a scalpel by default. Do you have any spells? Okay, you must commit yourself to one of your projects before continuing your investigation. What? Have an ice pick through the nose to disable the pain receptor in your brain. Forcibly rewire your vestibular system. What? Break your arm to form a new joint. Replace the liquid in your eyeball with a saline solution. Implant a second human heart. Tell your kidney to finance your project. Cut off your kneecap. Graft bear claws to your toes. My god. Alright. No, I think I want the bear claws. Do I get a random injury every time I kick? Is that what that did? Okay, got an empty bottle. I'm pretty sure I'll have the option to lobotomize myself later. I assumed I would get an injury upon grafting the bear claws onto myself. I guess I'll do Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Okay. The minor injury is tiny cuts. Well, I think we're good. The Sorrowful Saga. Oh, I've done this one before. They find like an ooze. And it drives them crazy. Okay, I have no money. See what we can get from the apartments. Just do a hot bath. Sink by a faulty elevator, door suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall woman staying in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Cyclops neighbor. Dude, I can kick her to death. Okay, dodge. Hammond. Kick. They do like the same damage. I don't think I took damage. I have what? 55% chance to hit? Okay, that wasn't so bad. money. Somebody give me money. Luck check failure. I lost all the money I didn't have. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. You need for this, Dex? I should have just tried anyway. You find an envelope lying on the pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. +2 funds, -1 reason. Let's go. Where is dog? Doggo. Doggo give compass. Yay. Now I at least want a flashlight. What? Text check failure. You buy a can of off-brand soda, and when you reach for it, something inside the machine catches your hand. You have to jerk your hand out, injuring yourself. Coughing up blood. -2 Dex for coughing up blood. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone's trying to get in. Okay. I'm gonna try and play it more safe. Dodge the attack. Dodge again. Nice. Alright, we're gonna cheese this guy. Concussion? Alright, hopefully this kills him. Nice. I got a baseball bat. Once they hang out. I don't want to hang out. I'm good. Got a weird phone call. Nice. Money. Okay, where was the dog again? Dog give flashlight. Yes! Thank you. Okay. It was probably the clown calling me, probably. You rummage through your belongings trying to find anything that will help you. Finally pick up an anatomy book. Hopefully it will be enough. I'm ill? Yeah, you don't say. Alright, I'm gonna sell that, that baseball bat. I wonder... if I have, enough money to heal one of my injuries. Killer. Put that away before I do any of these. One costs 1. That one costs 1. That one costs 1. Okay, let's get rid of the heavily bruised. -1 strength until the end of the mystery. Do I have anything I could sell? Screw it, let's do that. Get rid of this. Hasty aid. I'm taking stamina damage in combat. Replace hasty aid with a new random injury. That's way worse. You can randomly get 20 experience from healing one of your things, but that went about as bad as it could have gone, I think. I'm gonna investigate the apartments one more time. The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Gossip junkie. Okay. I need to find random garbage on the ground. Or health. Okay. Okay. He's spreading nasty rumors about me, and it's giving me emotional damage. Okay, so I need to finish her off quickly. She stared at me. Need to discard this, discard that. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. I have 2 reason left. Feeling like you are on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Lift the heaviest box. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. +3 reason, -1 stamina. Okay, we're saved. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You'd better hurry out of here. -1 reason. Did I take 2? When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. What am I losing health from? When did I get that? Retreat. Room I lost 1 reason. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of the bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. The soda. No, I thought Average damage? Thought that was something else. Think I'm just gonna have a bad time. Oh, your next attack, you're right. I never read that. Just occurred to me to read it. Dodge the attack. Takes 59 time. Dodged again. I was so concerned that it missed for a second. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. Okay, what? What is causing me to lose reason every time? You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. I have no money. Charisma check success. You catch the fishermen in a good mood. They tell you the tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. +5 experience, -1 reason. I think I just die. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burned here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder as everything around you becomes scorching hot. Burning Man. Okay, bow bow, clap bow bow. Got 2 of them right. Clap clap, bow bow bow. Got 1 right. I am burned. Can I run? No, I can't run, right? I got grabbed. I think I just die. I have 1 health and 1 reason. I'm already at 39 doom. Can I sell this? Going to the hospital. Okay. Alright. Maybe we can at least get through this mystery. Walking down the docks, feeling the sun on your face and the sea salt breeze through your hair, you have to appreciate just how beautiful this town can be sometimes. You'd have to be out of your mind to waste a gorgeous day like this. Dude, surf? Let's relax. You successfully kill the afternoon hitting the waves and hanging out around the boardwalk. As the sun sets, you head home refreshed, though are you forgetting something? Oh right, duh. The whole world ending thing. Isn't it funny how easily that slips your mind sometimes? But hey, it was super nice to get in some you time. +2 reason, and +4 doom. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their lights, tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Although some claim they see strange beings come onto the port at night. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors ending A. Knowledge is key, +30 experience. Thorough investigation, 15 experience, -2 doom, and a day pass. You don't even get healed. The weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay, guys, I'm getting that lobotomy. Here, I'm gonna do some studying to counteract the effects of the lobotomy. Can you pick a different costume for this character? Good girl, tank top, culture, nurse. Oh, right. Makes sense. What emo hoodie? This one? Yes. Did it say damage, not combat damage? Where do I... Maybe that's true. Maybe it is all damage. Let's do freaky feature found footage. 3. I'm still bleeding. Oh, I forgot to fill my bottle with water as well. Okay, 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. Investigate the mansion twice. I forgot that I have no money. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there, plus 2 doom. Do I have anything to sell? I don't really want to sell the bottle. Cool, I saw something awful and lost 2 reason. The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Maybe I just need to sell the bottle. Okay, let's light the candles this time. -4 reason! The moment you light the remaining candle, the ground under the sigil collapses, revealing an impossibly deep hole. Its walls are carved into the spiral shape, giving the illusion of movement. Because it's an illusion, right? -4 reason plus 20 experience. Oh, dude, I got the nice number. Okay, I think I'm just going to die if I don't take care of the bleeding. Blood loss. Minus 10% max stamina. Okay, cool. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in the neighborhood. The one time I don't have the map. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you, plus 2 doom. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Okay, you had no idea what the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Use a local tradition as an excuse. Standing over the corpse, you clap 2 times and bow 3 times. Older mourners seem content with the sacrifice and let you go. You can't shake the feeling that the deceased smiled slightly. Plus 10 experience. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Well, this is awful. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Too risky. Disturbed by your surroundings, you take a step back and trip on a branch. -1 stamina. You have a feeling someone is following you. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Luck check failure. You topple the evil-looking statue. Nothing seems to happen, but you have a terrible feeling about it. +5 doom. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They are obviously looking for something or someone. Reveal yourself. Charisma check failure? You walk from behind the tree and wave. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact in your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him, you hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading into the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. -2 stamina and an additional status. With this hasty aid. Wait, no, it's the mangle hand. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. +4 doom. Park forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. I got a curse. I'm a cannibal. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. I'm gonna take the cassettes and not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. Freaky feature found footage ending C. Rewards for solving this mystery. The force is restless. Knowledge is key. 30 experience. Thorough investigation. 15 experience. There is no hope. -2 doom. Tireless. +1 reason, stamina, and a day passes. Roads leading out of the town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Amazing. These are all awful. I'm gonna lose 1 charisma by adding another heart to my body. They did. How do I get these fixed? Oh my god. I'm so taking this. Defeating an enemy regains 2 reason. Let's... What do I increase? I feel like strength is pretty important. Okay, I guess there's nothing else I can do here. Let's do horrible history of household hell again. Why did I break a bone? Can I catch a break? Okay, it's the mansion mystery again. Investigate the seaside twice. Suddenly the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Strength check failure. I just increased my strength and I got a critical fail. Nice. The blizzard chills you to the bone and disappears as quickly as it began. -2 stamina. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. +1 reason. Wait, is it because I don't have enough inventory space? $439. Right, library time. Luck check success, 5 experience from helping the creepy teacher at school. Walking through the park, you spot a girl standing in the bush. Getting closer, you suddenly realize she isn't standing in the bush. She's part of it. Oh god. Chan. Okay, let's play it safe. Got hit anyway. I'm still getting hit. I'm dead. You will die at the beginning of your next encounter. Amazing. I got a branch. Resisting the unknown horror was taking its toll on your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles upon your open eyes, reality starts to crumble. That was awful. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream there for now. I wonder if there's a better way to approach those things, because I felt like I used most of the knowledge I've gained playing a few times and reading up on that stuff, but that still felt like impossible. But anyway, thanks for coming to the stream. I'm gonna take off now. Bye, everyone.